All right, YouTube, this is where I create my first self-improvement video. So this is something that I recorded earlier this morning, and I just have to do like an intro. So I hope you like it. Please watch it to the end. And yeah, this is where and when I change my life. And I start today by making this video. Enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, everybody. Good morning, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or wherever you're watching me from. Today is the day that I changed my life. I started this morning with a 2-mile run, and then I did 200 yards swimming in our pool. Why did I start doing this? Because I started listening to David Goggins, and he is right about everything that he says. So I have to face my fears. I have to stop procrastinating. And today is that day. So I'm starting this YouTube channel, which I've already started. If you look at some of the videos that I've posted and some of my shorts, you'll see that I'm all over the place. And that's one of my main missions right now, is to change that. This is my new life. I'm starting today, August 23, 2026, and it's 7:38 a.m. No, actually, it's 6:38 a.m. and it's not even 7 o'clock yet. I got up this morning around 4:30 in the morning, and I just kept hearing David Goggins' voice in my head. Just don't be a little bitch, like get up, do what you got to do, like stop facing the fear. Just do it. Don't let your mind take over. And I did. I got up, I made coffee, and I did start to procrastinate. And I was like, oh, it's Sunday. Maybe I could do it later. And then that's when I was just like, no, I'm just going to put my running shoes on and go out there. And I did. And it felt awesome. And then when I came back, I kept drinking my coffee, which I left. And then I drank some water too, because you have to hydrate. And then I wanted to go to the pool and jump in it and just start swimming. But then as I sat there catching my breath from running, I was just like, nah, you already ran 2 miles. You don't need to do that. You're just starting out again. And then all I heard again was David Goggins. That guy is awesome. If you don't know who he is, you should definitely watch. I just started listening to his audiobook. I forgot the name of it. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so the audiobook, I had to look it up. So the audiobook is called Can't Hurt Me. And for a long time now, I've been bullshitting my life away. Even though, I did recently had a son 4 years ago. And it was kind of tough to like being from a bartender and bartending all those years, and just always being, I've always been working and interacting with people. And then there was just a situation in my life where I had to stop that, because nowadays, we didn't want to put our baby in daycare and stuff and have some stranger take care of our baby, especially after some of the stories that I've heard, where one of my wife's coworkers, she had a baby. It was a couple of months old, I think 3 or 4 months old. And, she had to go back to work, and they work in the hospital, and they left the baby with the daycare at the hospital. And then like later that night, after they picked up the baby had some kind of like it was like hemorrhaging or something like that. It was like kind of like, I think, a little unresponsive and stuff. It was like not doing good. So they took the baby to emergency. And when they took the baby to emergency, they come to find out that she had a cracked skull. A cracked skull. Can you believe that? I can't even imagine what I would do if I found that out. And then the thing was is that one of the one of the caretakers that was taking care of the baby dropped the baby. Like dropped the baby and didn't say anything about it. And just let the family pick up the baby, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's another long story, but that's what I'm talking about. And the way this world is, where people, there's not a lot of good people out there. I mean, there's good people, but there's a lot more bad people out there, I think. And we just didn't want strangers taking care of our baby or our son. And obviously, my wife she makes more money than me at the time. And my job was a little more flexible. I also started doing real estate and stuff like that. So all I did was just push everything behind. And I said, we came to the conclusion that probably the money that I would be making, between bartending and not through real estate, because I had just started out in real estate, so I really wasn't doing too good. And after the baby came along, it was like very, very stressful. And I did have some help from the mother-in-law, but that's another story. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm now that he's in school and I have a couple of hours of the day to myself, I am gonna change my life. And like after listening to David Goggins and everything that he's been through, I've been through some stuff too, but nothing as near as he. And the way he just overachieves stuff, it's insane. So I I I still haven't finished this book. I got one more chapter to finish, which is if you haven't, not that I'm reading the book, like I said, it's an audio book, but if you haven't heard it or read it, highly recommend that you do. And yeah, so here I am today. One of the things that was procrastinating on is doing this YouTube channel. And today I did the 2 mile run. I did the swim. I cut the swim short because living here in Tampa, this is the home of the Lightning. Not only the Lightning hockey, but actually lightning. So it started to like thunder and there was lightning. So I was like, I gotta get out the pool. So I got out the pool. I did do how much did I do? Hold on. I did 200 yards. I swam for 200 yards, about 4 minutes. I did a little bit more. Like I did some abdominal exercises and some walking exercises in the pool, but I did something is what I'm trying to say. Like I took myself to the pool after the run. And it felt really, really good. And I'm just trying to stay motivated now. So uh, one of the main things that I want to keep doing is this. So yeah, this is the beginning of my new life, and I want to share my story with you. So let's see. I'm not going to tell anybody right now I'm not going to give anybody any kind of uh oh, like you should do this and you should do that, because I'm just starting right now. So not that I want to quit, but you don't know what life is going to hit at you. And I got up early in the morning and I praised God today to give me the strength to do this. And he's never failed me. So here we go. Um, right now, I'm going to do a couple of research on some things that I want to do right now. Like I'm getting ready to do a whatnot uh, channel. So I got a whole bunch of clothes that I'm going to be selling on Whatnot. So I've been doing some research and watching videos and trying to figure out the platform. So I already ordered a printer. I bought a couple of shipping bags, a couple of shipping boxes, some labels. I have tons of woman and baby clothes that's basically what I'm going to be selling. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you. I don't know if I should end the video here. I got a couple of more stuff to say, but I'll keep it short because you guys don't know who I am. But my name is Damon, by the way, Makerverse Dad. And I'm just going to put this out there. And this is going to be my motivational video. Not only for you, hopefully, but for myself. And I'm going to just try to take videos of what I do. I'm not going to try. I'm going to take videos of what I'm going to do throughout my progress and post them here, even if they're bad or good, but I'm just going to do it. I have to start somewhere, and it's now, today. So, wish me luck. Pray for me. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. Could probably talk about some other stuff, but I don't want to make the video too long. But look up David Goggins' book and start there. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Like the video if you like it. Share it with a friend if you want to. You know the spiel. I don't have to repeat it. I've heard it like so many times in every video, but I appreciate you watching. If you watched this long, thank you so much. And yeah, here we go. Let's see how this new adventure ends. So that's it. Have an awesome day and be strong. What does he say though? He says something. Oh man. Hold on, I gotta find out. I just remember as soon as I swiped the video away. Stay hard. Stay hard, baby. Let's go. Let's do it.